Oh, yes, I ended up starting on. I have to end a little early because I need to go and I basically need to get up at like regular people, degenerate hours I usually get up at. And probably around like midnight. But then I'd be playing anyway. Oh right, we have the pirates, the Yohos, have taken our ship, and unfortunately, it's the ship with my high level shipping people. So we're gonna go see what the fight is like. And this may be the first time we've died in the past couple of days, so see how it is. It doesn't even tell me how much gold it wants. I don't know how hard these bosses are. I wonder if it's because it's like a new area. The fishers just really don't want to lock on to. Oh, that's the main issue with volcanic fissure of snaking. For whatever reason, like they decided not to like. It'd be such a simple fix if it was just like on unique entities. It would kind of stay in the same area. Like it's doing a better job of it now. But whenever we're in the middle, it constantly gets picked out. Unfortunately, he's not summoning like pirates, so I can't kill anything for flasks or even like the mana. This kind of answers my question though. Like I cannot do um bosses until I get one of the many fixes for mana leech. That's just tickling him. Yeah, this is gonna be slow just because like the real issue is like aside from the volcanic targeting on 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 single target, it's also just a case of we're low on mana. We can't really sustain our mana at the moment. If we had some sort of like mana leech, would be perfectly fine. I also could just life tap the shots that I'm casting, but then I'd have to like 5 link them. I don't have a 5 link. Oh shit! Thought I was hurt. All right, this build for sure cannot. They'll probably do it a little later. I mean, it would still be slow because volcanic fissure shenanigans. It's just unfortunate that it's like it's really a bad single target. Oh, I should have probably wear like Sunder or the ground break. Keeper or AP. How was your work? Be able to complete it? Angle. Oh, bruh. Those need to. So painfully slow. Oh, I don't know what he hit me with. Oh, I think I ate the anchor. Touch me. Fuck. Work is finished and over. Let's go. Does he just deal more damage if you're like chilled or something? Oh my volcanic fisher, go. Hug him. This would be going so much slower if I didn't like get the Eldritch implicits. On my stuff. Oh, is this like what I would have gotten back? Oh shit. Finish the challenge. That went so painfully slow because I had no mana. Oh, this build is just not cut out for single target when it has no mana. Oh. God bastard, he slowed down my stuff. I should man. I'll just work a lot. We'll do like then we'll send the pumpkins next time. Yo ho, set sail. Oh, problem is we have like this cluster drill, which isn't like too bad because we get increased area damage. It's just not what we want. What's the coolest class? Well, it kind of depends on what you want to do. I kind of suggest looking up league start videos on YouTube and seeing whatever skill kind of catches your eye. And it's like all the class really does is so all the classes are on this passive tree, and the only two things the class has any bearing on, well, three things technically, but one of them is kind of a non-issue once you get past the first part of the story. But the two big things is it locks you into a starting point. So like Marauder starts here, Duelist starts here, Ranger starts here, uh Assassin starts here, Witch starts here, and then Templar starts here, and Scion starts in the middle. Though I don't think you'll have Scion if you're new. I don't know if you did the quest for it. But I'm thinking there's supposed to be like a small quest that you have to do to unlock the Scion. And then it locks you into your ascendancies. So each class has 3 ascendancies, except for the Scion. The Scion's ascendancy is a little weird, and I've never played it. I've never played one, so I can't really talk too much on it. But like, so for instance, we're a Marauder Chieftain. There. Because Chieftain shenanigans go burr. But there's also Juggernaut and Berserker. So it kind of just depends on what you want to do, really. Right now, I think like, kind of like the 4 meta class starts is Marauder, Duelist, well, 3, really. There's like Marauder, Duelist, and Ranger. Because with Marauder, you can go Berserker, Juggernaut. Duelist has Slayer and Gladiator, which are really strong right now. And then Ranger has Warden, which is really strong. And then there's some other ones that I don't know, actually don't know about Assassin, what they have any good right now. But which kind of lost some strength due to some changes to gearing. And then Templar is pretty strong for Templar or what is it, Guardian, I think, are 2 pretty strong, or not Templar, Inquisitor and Guardian are 2 Templar ascendancies that are pretty strong. But it kind of just depends on like what you want to do, which kind of requires you to know what you want to do. So it's like, do you want to do a slam build? Well, you have like an option between these two classes. Do you want to do like a strike skill? Then this is kind of like the two classes you want to look at to start. I will say they are technically gender locked. So with like Templar, Marauder, Duelist, and Assassin are male, with Witch, Ranger, and Scion being female. I don't know if that like has any bearing on what you want to play, but yeah. It's like if you want to go slam builds, like most people are going either Berserker or Juggernaut, and a couple of us are going Chieftain because Chieftain memes. And then there's I think a couple slam builds for Duelist, but Duelist right now is like Gladiator heavy because of the rework it just got, made it really strong, and it's got a lot of like really powerful bleed builds that revolve around blocking things and just becoming unkillable with block. And then there's Warden for Ranger, which has some really good lightning strike builds going around right now. So yeah, so really like my suggestion would be like go to like YouTube and type in like 3.25 PoE league starters and just kind of like shop around and see the videos, and if you see a skill that catches your attention, probably like, you know, look at that, and then if you need help you can always just like DM me and I'll like help you comb through it. Because I that's what I usually do. Oh, normally this league I kind of was just like, oh fuck it, we're doing this and I'm gonna figure out how to make this work. But normally I usually comb through a bunch of league start videos. To be fair, I watched a bunch anyway, just because I was curious. But yeah, that's kind of how I would go. Oh, item level 86. Why couldn't you be a Despot Axe or a Nightmare Axe? Craft on it. I should check if they give any disinteresting. But yeah, and like another thing that kind of plays into it, I think there might be a few witch builds for spells, but I'm not too sure. Witch lost a lot of power due to the changes for defensive stuff they did. That one's actually, which is interesting because witch actually used to be one of the stronger ones. It's just they got rid of a lot of the conversion. There used to be multiple ways to stack elemental conversion, like converting fizz damage taken to elemental damage taken, which makes you extremely tanky. And they removed a lot of sources for that, and then so now it's really hard to get like a full conversion or even a majority conversion done without like a unique, a specific unique. So which is kind of in a state, from what I understand, from what people were talking about, where it's like you kind of do it as like a second character once you get gear up and running for it. But they just recently did a melee like rebalance, so you're probably going to see a lot of melee builds because a lot of them are particularly strong. The biggest reason I always also suggest in looking for like a league starter build is because it's not particularly easy to respec. especially if it's in a case of you really don't like. There's some things that kind of like work together, kind of weird in a way, and like there's been a couple trial and error I've had to do with this character, and probably spent a lot of the time. I had a really slow start because a lot of the time I was spending it kind of like trying things out and then respecing and then grinding for gold to respec and then or getting orbs of regret and grinding with that to respec. Like it's a lot easier this league to respec because of the fact that they added another way to respec in conjunction with the old way, which is with orbs of regret. So you can actually kind of like respec a little early, but it gets more expensive as you get higher level. And like the price has no bearing on how many passive points you've used. Like it just gets unilaterally more expensive as you gain levels. And it's kind of funny because sometimes the amount that you need to do the respec you want, like especially earlier on, you'll level up before and you'll have to farm for more gold. But then you also want gold for progressing the league mechanic. Which to be fair, like you don't have to like fully invest in it early if you're new. It's got some nifty features, but honestly speaking, aside from like when you unlock the town to get access to Faust, you don't really need to do much else if you don't want to. But I don't know, I think it's kind of worth because my town's kind of fallen behind because all of my gold has been more towards investing into my respecs for this build. Which I spent a lot of gold on because I did a lot of multi passive respeckings, which made me very, very poor very, very quickly. Ooh, additional map. Need that for sure. Ah, biggest loser. Was over. That goes the Guild Wars. Is there no excavated chest? Guess not. Guess I don't have a lot of stuff. Get your map completion done after neglecting it forever. Oh my god, we don't talk about map completion, brother. Bane of my existence. I think, like, realistically speaking, I think when I played it again recently, like a couple months ago, was the first time I ever fully finished the map. Which was one of the beginner areas. I'd never done it before. Before I just play and then went straight to fucking World v World. I was like, miss me with this bullshit, buddies. Also, when are you gonna play Path of Exile, bro? Even May's over here getting ready to become the #1 PoE gamer. Gotta get them legendaries, bro. Even back then, even trying to get Twilight. Uh, this could not motivate me enough to do map completion. Fuck that noise. Especially because you had to do like jumping puzzles for some of those fucking vistas, bro. You can kiss my ass with that. Oh, is it dead? I don't know. I just kept slamming. Number one for sure. For sure. Gen 3 legendaries seem less painful. Wait, what do you have to do for Gen 2 legendaries? I saw them in like the little weapon preview, but I didn't really look into like what they take to get. Are they similar to Gen 1, where you have to get like the precursor and shit like that? There's a petrified ember, but I need Versace ore. Okay, yeah, so more of the same shit. Boring. And at least the ones I saw didn't look as cool as the Gen 1. To be fair, I think like the only Gen 1 legendary I was like kind of disappointed in was the Juggernaut, because it's supposed to be, the legendary two-handed mace, and it's basically just a stick that has an orb at the end of it. It makes you shiny as fuck though. No Versace orb. At least got some work outcome. Yeah, after looking through it, I think the precursor or like the legendary list that I wanted to get is still kind of the same. I only really care about Twilight, Juggernaut, and Frostmaw. Like the only ones I really care about getting. Bow. Oh, we're still missing Cage, Armory, and unique item. That one's doable. Go with that. Get the Gen 3 ones. You can get different skin representing different dragons on each one. Eh. For me, it's mostly how the model looks. Necromancer build? Oh, want to do the Skellies? Probably could check out, see if Gazi has anything. Gazi's kind of like the go-to minion build person for PoE. I don't actually know how whatchamacallit, how minion builds are this league. I don't think they got like too crazy changes. I think they're still perfectly fine. Oh, that's not good. I can't deconstruct towers. Shit, that's good. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention to where the stuff was. So I put a fucking stun tower where the stun immune guys came from. I'm so bad at blight. I really don't like it, honestly. Just because I'm not very good at it. And it's not exactly difficult. It's just I don't know. My brain can't piece two and two together. Can I turn up brightness? Because I just couldn't see shit while that was. Don't think I can. Okay, that actually. Ain't no way they made a frost wall and fleas one of the rare modifiers the petrified dude can get. Okay, it's not him, it was somebody else. I was about to say, bro, there's no way. Yeah, minion builds and like spell builds or like ranged builds are usually a really good way to start. Because even with buffs, melee is still kind of, it can be a little rough to get used to. To be fair, that's kind of true in like any real game, really. Range builds are generally safer. The other ones? Oh, we gotta strand the map. which does not have effect. Did we find the unique? Oh yeah, we did as a necklace. Oh, now we're finally starting to get red map. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't generally spec for blight, because I always get lulled into it because I'll have some good runs early on, like for blight. Like I did the last couple times I did blight, I completed all of them. I think we've done it like 2 or 3 times, and didn't really even come close to failing on any of them. One of them, like it was just because I let things pass through on accident when I wasn't paying attention, but it was just like it was fine. But then that one, it was like shit just went downhill so fast. Evidence. We want the card. Probably should. Yeah, I think I'll just do like strong boxes with this setup. Strong boxes and expedition with shrines. Yeah. I knew I should have gone this way. So we'll finish going for the shrines and then we'll go for strong boxes. I have to redo this one. I had a feeling I should have just gone this way, but kind of autopiloted and just went click, click, click. Now the game's just making fun of me. I mean, to be fair, it is a Carrick mission, but still, the game's still making fun of me. It's like, we heard you're good at blight. Here's another one. Whatever, fucking, we ball. That one was pretty easy. To be honest, I think the other one would have been fine too if I had just done a better job setting up towers. It's just it was kind of I was kind of screwed a bit because it was like it was a spare uh it a bunch of the things were immune to the towers. I kind of just by default do. Like the only thing it wasn't immune to from what I usually use or like specialized against was was the minion towers. Because usually I do minion frost towers and physical towers. And that's usually all I really need. For regular blight. Blight Ravage maps is a completely different story that I have not delved into. I don't know if I ever will delve into it. I've watched like plenty of videos of people like Blight Ravage made easy, and by the end of the video, I'm like, bro. To be fair, half the times I've zoned out. I just don't care. Like I wouldn't really say they're hard, but it's just like it for my brain, it kind of goes tower defense. Cool. Anyway. Do any luck on I think we have one more, yeah. Fuck that map. We do have this one. The monkey statue map. Oh shit. We can solve our problems, but I don't want to do it on this necklace because this necklace sucks. I need to replace it. Alright, we have one of the solutions to our mana problems. But my necklace is really bad and I need to change it. It's just I haven't really got anything. Well, to be fair, I haven't been paying attention to anything else. I have this real bad habit of when I'm playing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, which is kind of bad when there's an upgrade that's completely plausible, aka my necklace. Like I need a necklace with well dexterity and life and fire resistance, like really high rolls on all three of those. And then I can anoint it with then we get mana leech, which will hold this over until I can build enough farm enough resources to fuck around with the cluster jewels setups. Which, to be fair, I'm mostly just holding out for a better cluster jewel. Like we have a medium cluster jewel that'll be really good to use, but I'd rather just wait till we get a large cluster jewel, especially because I only need verdant oils for the anoint that I need, which are pretty easy to get. I kind of like. Want a gold out of it. Not much else worth though. But we got completion and we got that, so that's fine. Get that. And then after that we'll start like picking strongbox stuff. Let's go see what they brought home. I swear those bums got sick again and lost like half of the crop, so I'm gonna lose it. I am going to lose it. Okay, they're successfully returned. The doggo is not having a good time. It's thundering until he's pacing. Toss these into disenchanting. See what's worth keeping, see what isn't. Tossing. Oh, But I don't just hold down the button and send like all of my thaumaturgy dust. 100 corn? Probably 200 corn. Dust. So apparently for thaumaturgic dust, it's like it works as like a multiplier of some sort. And it's really easy to get to like 2.5. Then to get from like 2.5 to like 3 takes like a shit ton. So the general rule of thumb, it seems you just toss between 5 to 50 at it and then let it go. See what you get back. Also, apparently, it seems the map runners just are not worth at all whatsoever. What type of build am I going for? This build is specifically a like life regen fire slam build. Is what this one is. Like it's basically fleshed out. It's like probably getting close to as strong as it'll get without cluster jewel setups. But it's basically just run around map, do this. This ability casts itself 4 times. Hopefully does enough damage to kill all the packs along the way, and then we walk up and do it. So that's all this build is, and then we stack a bunch of fire resistance and life and chaos resistance and life regen and armor for our defensives. Thank you. So yeah, pretty much that's the general idea for this build. Tanky as hell and watch things blow up with fire. Because basically the way this works is it's I mean it's slightly maybe there's probably better builds and well not probably there are better builds and I'm pretty sure there's like better ways to use this skill in particular and set it up, but like the concept for this one is it's just we have really high like by default max resistance is 75%. Right now we're at like 81% at all of them because we have like +6 from multiple sources. And then with Chieftain, two ascendancy notables make it so that half of your fire resistance gets applied to cold and lightning, and then your max fire resistance gets applied 1-to-1 to cold and lightning. So let's just stack a bunch of like a lot of this, and then I take a mastery that any uncapped fire resistance I have gives me life regen. So our life regen's still low. Like I'd like to get that to like 800 or so, but that'll take a while. And we just need more max life. We're still too low. We should be at least at 3k by now, but I'm kind of like behind on maps, so we're not really getting stuff to drop with bases that would be really good. Need an arm. Yeah, once we get army, we're done with the white map. But once we get to higher, we'll probably be able to get some pretty good upgrades, hopefully, to make up for that. Cannot regenerate, no. We can't do can't regen maps because that's all of our defenses right now is life regen. We don't really have leech at the moment. Mother. I don't know why it matters if something's identified or not if you're gonna scour it. Because scouring it removes everything anyway. Like it's so weird they have it coded where you have to do that. Oh, sweet. We got two that we haven't done yet. Funny. Yeah, so our big thing right now is to just get through our atlas, which is this bad boy. Which, to be fair, considering that when we started earlier in the day, our atlas was like here, and now we're basically almost into red maps. We've been progressing pretty good today. I should have been this far along much longer ago, but we are making do. I wonder where is the. Oh, here they are. Maybe eventually. I don't know where the extra chisels get. Slacker? No, it's because I got caught up in trying to figure out how to make this build work. There was a lot of learning involved. So there was a lot of stop points where it was like, huh, this seems to be doing more damage than this, and then kind of respecking back and forth, and that caught me up on a lot of time on trying to figure all that out. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have been farther along if I hadn't done Overwatch, but I set that together before I remembered what day the new PoE League was launching, so I was like, oh, no, no PoE Saturday night. I mean, it's not bad. It League started on Friday. Today's Tuesday. Like, is it a little slow? Yeah, compared to people that are compared to people that are way better than me. Um, there was a lot of people that were like done with their Atlas on like day one. Oh, quote unquote, like a lot of the top end people were done with their Atlases on day one. Can't believe I like Overwatch more than PoE. I don't. I like playing with people that I'm gonna play with more than PoE. Plus, I'm not someone who, when I make plans, unless like it's an actual emergency, I'm not gonna just cancel just because it's like, oh shit, I forgot this game comes out on that day. Being social, no, it's called being responsible. Called being responsible and accepting your mistakes. Cause like I think it was literally the day after I like walked around to reach out to people to set up another collab with me and Yuna that I was like, oh shit. he launches the day before that with the new league. Well, that's why I was so tired. I stayed up till like 4 in the morning on Friday night. And then like got out of bed at my normal time. Because I only had like I went to bed at like 4:30. I didn't fall asleep till like 5:30 in the morning. And then I woke up at like 11:30. Well, technically I woke up at like 9:30 to 10 in the morning because my dog woke me up early and then I went back to sleep for like another hour. It was a long day. But it was alright. We were able to have some fun with Overwatch, so seems the sacrifice was worth it in the end. Oh no, I haven't died in so long. Oh, I missed the crystals. Fuck. I didn't see them on the ground because they were covered by everything else. Oh, it's been so long since I died. Oh, I was doing so well. I hate after death effects. God, I wish yeah, like RPGs would just fuck off with after death effects, dude. They're so annoying. I didn't die because the mob was too strong. I died because the stupid effect is too strong. Brother. We were doing so well too. It's been so long since we had died, and look how much fucking XP we lost. Oh, that sucks, bro. And I'm pretty sure I would have died regardless. Like there was really nowhere to fucking move there. Because I was here, and it was like all around here, which is why I died. If I wasn't like completely surrounded by it, I'm pretty sure we survive. Oh, that just feels fucking bad. I don't know. I still say the crystals aren't fucking obvious enough. And I don't like that they're like, oh, we made stuff like that more audible. I don't care. Like I can't play with audio on for whatever reason. It makes my game go to shit. Path of Exile is like one of the only games I've ever played that turning off the fucking in-game noises makes the game run better. I don't know how they manage that. It's so weird. That's why the only thing you can hear is when my loot filter procs. Because for whatever reason, turning off game noises like makes it run smoother on PCs that struggle with Path of Exile. It's like the only game I've ever played that's like this. No other game I've ever played have people been like, "Oh yeah, try turning your audio off." So, like in the files to see if that works. It's so weird. How am I so fast? But yeah, so like for Detonate Dead, to be fair, they made Detonate Dead like much more obvious, like visually. I haven't died to Detonate Dead in a hot minute. But like Detonate Dead, they did the same thing. They were like, "Oh, we made the audio more obvious," and it's like, all right, cool. What about those of us that don't play with audio because your game kind of sucks? Doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Hold on. The chances of rolling this again is pretty low. I'm so sad that we died though. We were doing so well. We went from dying constantly to I hadn't died like basically Saturday and I want to say like Saturday and Sunday. I don't remember if I died on stream on Sunday or not. And then we didn't die yesterday all stream from what I can recall. Like we were doing so well. It is what it is. this real quick. Generally means something got spawned somewhere else. The annoying part of the orichalcum thing is that sometimes it'll spawn something in a different area. Like this. This is just randomly in a corner by itself. Boom. Well, at least the orichalcum thing is worth it. The orichalcum shrine, I still like. Will say it's probably like the best thing because it's just so nice. You can use it to help you clear a bunch of content. Not too sure if you'll be able to kill the boss of the map. Have an orichalcum ore handy. Just clear the way to the boss. Pray the orichalcum ore is close to the boss. And run it over when you get the buff. Chances are you'll probably murder whatever it is you're trying to murder. The only downside is that if it's too far from the boss, you probably won't be able to get it or get very many hits off of it because it doesn't last very long. I think it's like 30 seconds or something. But to be honest, I'd rather have a 30-second like buff that's incredibly powerful over something that lasts like 3 minutes but kind of sucks. So they did good. Honestly, we're also getting a decent amount of like streaming essences. So I haven't really felt the need to invest too much more into essences at all. Not to mention, I've heard that with the toughness changes, essence monsters and like red maps are disgustingly strong. So I think I'll just avoid from making them any worse. They already are. Which is why I think I'm just gonna go for strong boxes, because I feel like strong boxes are a pretty good addition to this. Did we slot that in? So like, I think over here we have attack speed and increased fire damage. And now we have 7% attack speed. I don't think the fire damage increase really does anything since we're scaling damage from so many other sources. Good old Yogi Bear over there, being my moral support lantern holder. But yeah, I need to get a large cluster jewel with 20% damage to exerted attacks. And then once we get that, we'll just roll on it to try to see if we can get feel the fight. And then probably something with like AoE. Technically feel the fight and free the frenzy would both be really good, but I think if I want to try to get like damage stuff that's like good for on one cluster jewel, I'll need to like wait until I'm dealing with Delve. Okay, game, calm down. It's losing its shit and we're next to water. And I don't really think it's the game. I think it's the server. Or at least like my connection to the server, I should say. This first dungeon is long as hell. What do you mean? Name the Brutus? Uh, if you want like a speedrun advice, hug the left or the right. Hug the coast to the right. Just follow that all the way down. It'll take you straight to Brutus. Just make sure to click the shining chest so you get the support gem from it. Yeah, the beach is it's kind of wide. more than it is like long. Like you can explore it all if you'd like, but for if you ever want to find Brutus, you just find the coastline on the right side of the towards the right side, and then just follow that up, and it'll lead you to Brutus. It'll lead you to like there should be a box that's like kind of glowing, which you grab it and it'll give you a free support gem that you can slot into your weapon. That's guaranteed to fit in there and complement the skill you have. And then if you keep running along the coastline, it'll take you to Brutus. Yeah, I will admit that some of the dungeons and stuff you're probably gonna get lost in. There's a lot of stuff that I get lost in. I'll just be like, where the fuck am I? Amount of blue juice at least. I don't think we'll use blue juice anytime soon. So I guess we can just like toss it up on the currency exchange. Immune to curses. Unfortunately, we going all the way up and then coming back down is gonna be kind of rough. So for the start from like side. In the chaos damage. Immune to fire damage. Chaos. Hopefully this time taking that doesn't fuck us over, but we should only have the one. Okay. I didn't realize I had two last time, so last time they were healing like 60% of their HP, and I don't have enough mana for that. Everything should be. I'm kind of sad that like the only way to get the new uniques is from shipping. There's at least two that I want to like mess around with. One of which would work really well with this build. The other one I would be kind of more of a meme, really. What's wrong? Oi. My doggo is not happy. Right, it's been raining like every day for the past like almost a week now. And to be fair, usually it rains like once like during the day, like during my day stream, and then it doesn't rain for the rest of the day. And today was not one of those days. There's a thunderstorm outside, and he is not happy about it. We got a good amount of yellow. Yeah. I'm corrupting blood mini. Oh shit, we have so much gold. What the fuck? How do we have so much gold? Oh, is it because of the unique maps? Maybe the unique maps give a lot of gold? I've never had six. I think the most I've had in one go is like 40k, and then I had to like spend most of it. All right, so we have 38k. I need to keep track of that because I don't want it to pull from. All right, so once we get 30k, we can grab this so we can grow blue xanthium. How much time is left on my shipping routes? 1 minute. We can wait for that one. This is still like an hour and a half. I kind of wish like if you open this screen, there would be probably over here, right? You could like, because you can scroll on this anyway. You could probably just cut this in half and then just put like a boat timer over here for your boats. Yeah, so we need 400 more bismuth bars and then 1,000 of the bercium bar, and then 1,000 blue xanthium and xanthemum, and then that'll be another challenge done. Yeah, this one refined reagents. 1,000 bismuth bars, 1,000 Versace bars, bericium bars, and then 1,000 blue xanthemum. What's up, Zephy? You logged in yet, Zephy? Star. Excuse you? My thaumaturgic? The good thing I said only like 10. Gotta log in. If you don't log in, you'll lose your one PoE gamer spot to May. Was working our way through Brutus. Oh wait, Brutus. Oh shit, I'm dumb. No wonder May was confused. Bro, I'm so dumb. Brutus is. Why did I think you were at the beginning? God, my brain is so dead. Now I realize why I was like, what? Yeah, you're in the dungeon, you're in the prison. Bro, like, my brain is so fried. It only knows map and slam. And it's been like 3 days since I. Oh my god. I said Brutus, and then I was like, wait, Brutus is in the dungeon. I'm like, wait, why am I talking about the beach, you stupid? Oh my god. The beach is hillock. Oh, god, I'm a moron. To be fair, advice still stands. You follow the coast down this. Like, my advice was not wrong. It's just it wasn't relevant to where May was, you know. A fresh duelist and ranger, and then big nub. Are you gonna go gladiator and warden? My bad. Yeah, no, the prison is confusing as shit to get through. Honestly, even I have to backtrack in that one a lot. To be fair, the hillock advice still stands. Bro, my brain is like so dead. This is no. This is see. You two don't understand. When you get to mapping, like once you've been in mapping for like a couple hours, the rest of the game just you don't remember any of it. You're just like a dungeon. Choose this map that runs in a straight line, like. But yeah, no. Completing all the trials is something you want to do. You can't. You don't get access to the ascendancy if you don't complete the trials. So at some point in Act 3, well, by Act 3, when you get to Act 3, you'll get to the major city, and the trials are kind of like sprinkled throughout the game, and usually it'll tell you on the side whenever you're in a zone that has a trial of ascendancy. So the first one requires you to do 6. Yeah, and when you do 6, which I mean, to be fair, going through the quests, like the main, like the quest line that you're required to go through for progression, will lead you to all of them. Bar, I think like one you'll have to go out of your way to go find. But as long as you just explore all the different places, you'll find it. But yeah, so you'll see like a thing on the side that says complete trial of ascendancy. You'll have to do those once per league. You don't have to do them on every character. You just need to do it once per league. But then you'll be able to come here and you'll see this statue. And when you click on it, if you haven't gotten all 6 yet, it'll tell you which ones you're missing. And if you've passed an area that had a trial of ascendancy and you didn't do it, it'll tell you go back to this area and do it. And if you haven't been to it, it'll just tell you you haven't encountered it. But then once you get the first 6, you can come to this plaza. It'll give you access to this plaza, which the waypoint will activate, so you don't have to go back to town again every time after. You can just go straight here from basically every character forward. And then you'll come here, and this is where you'll have to do all your labs for your ascendancy points. So as you can see, the first one takes 6 trials, and then the other 2 are just 3 apiece. I guess big piece of advice in case you get to it when I'm not streaming or not around to enter. Before you kill the last boss in Act 10, like before you have to go here to the canals, do this labyrinth first before you do that quest, because it'll be harder if you don't. But yeah, no, do the trials, do all of them. They're not really like optional content. Like you have to do them. If not, then you literally just cannot play the game very far. But yeah, that's kind of the big one. Because what happens is every time you fight, uh, well, you'll meet the monster. Basically, that's his head right there. Uh, every time you fight this bozo, he reduces your resistances. I think it's by like 15%. And so if you do the lab after you fight him a second time, uh, you'll have to like fix your resistances, which isn't really all that easy to do after the second one, especially for like a newer player. And so, unless you're doing like a chieftain build, because chieftain all you have to do is stack fire resistance, and then your resistances are fine. You don't really care. But everything else is kind of whatever. Also, for um, the bandits, you probably want to go either Alira or Creighton. Probably Alira. Alira's probably like the best one to go. She gives you 15 resistance to all elemental resistances. She's a really strong choice. But yeah, so that's basically the big one for the lab is do the third one before you finish the tutorial. Yeah, that's another thing. PoE players generally call part 1 and 2 the tutorial. This is just one long tutorial. It takes some people like 5 hours to get to. It takes other people's, aka me, like 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours to get through, depending on how distracted we get. It took me a lot longer because I kept engaging with the mechanic for the league. But yeah, that's probably like the big thing though. Is just make sure you do that one before killing the big baddie at the end. Generally, it'll also just make it easier for that fight, depending on like what the ascendancy is. And then you won't really have to worry about it again until you get into maps, because then in maps you need an item called Offering to the Goddess to let you do the fourth one. But generally, most people don't even worry about doing their fourth lab until they're like their characters are like in the mid to high 80s for the most part, because it's just way easier. They do it for a couple of reasons. One, it's way easier. Two, even though it says the labyrinth is for level 75, that's a lie. And three, if you fail the labyrinth for your fourth lab, it consumes your offering, and so you have to go get another one. So it's generally like most builds generally save a like whatever notable kind of gives you some help but doesn't really affect your build like too much. They usually leave it for that like lab because you don't want to leave like a very build defining ascendancy notable until that late in the game. What's up, Slingster? How's work? Oh, Slingster, I had to fight the pirate, dude. The pirate fucker took over one of my ships. And I had a epic fight to the death for 20 minutes. Because I kept running out of mana. I kept running out of mana, and Volcanic Fisher kept hitting the first fisher on him, and the other three fishers would just like fuck off, like to God knows where. But I don't have like I my mana problems are fine if he summoned ads, but since he has no ads, I had no mana. I was out of flask charges and everything. It was an epic battle to the death over, many cuts to death. I met him twice this morning, but never saw him until today. Easy. Do more catch up in game tomorrow. I must big eep. Okay. Get the good EPs. I should be streaming during the day. I have to get up at like 8:30 in the morning so I can go to Costco and then to Kohl's and then come back. I should be streaming there. But basically, I mean, you have me on Discord. You can just DM me. I'll do my best to help. Yeah, his fight was pretty cool though. I almost died to the anchor twice because I just was like, "Oh, what does this do?" Good night, Toll. Edge right now, so I think that'll be my next upgrade. Should peep how to craft. That's actually a good question. I don't know. I know for at least for molten or volcanic fissure, it's just big DPS axe. The only thing I know that's like really big for your sword is getting enough runes to get the return projectile built into the sword. I'd had Gwennon as like basically useless this league, even more so than she kind of usually is. But is the one character I have the most fucking rerolls for. Like I've done so many Tujins, and I think I've gotten like 3 of his rerolls. I've done Gwennon like uh, for sure half of the amount of times I've done Tujin, and I have like 14 for her rerolls. I guess I could try to use it to get like a higher level armor base or something. Probably for the gloves and the boots, get those replaced. Oh, really? Oh, wait, no, Atlas augmentation. I think that's just an achievement thing, no? Oh, well, that's fine. Ambitious assignments. We have one done. Oh no, that's cross contamination. Yeah, we're slowly working our way through that one. This would be such a waste of gold to get this. I've heard the map running thing is so bad. Like they'll have map runners die and like level 5 map runners dying in white maps that aren't even like rolled very crazily. That fucking meteor, dude. Man, I would have leveled up by now if I hadn't died to those fucking crystals earlier. I'm sad. But imagine if like the volcanic fissures got trapped inside of the little like icicle arena. Bro, he would have gotten deleted. Would have been a beautiful thing. Yeah, we have 15. What the fuck, bro? Let's roll. I just base it anything I really want. Why is it physical? Because it's a shadow axe, not a blade axe. I'm a moron. Winning. Why is there a item level 84 shadow axe? Game is just trolling at this point. I think Abyssal is still underneath Void. Yeah, yeah. Void axes. That's of those axe types, I mean. Oh shit. Mother- Wait, what did I have? What do I have on mine? Oh, increased area of effect. Fuck that noise. Give me the hindered one. Like 4% is good, but like I'd rather just not be hindered and not worry about it. Crazy. Actually, it did that weird noise like when it lands on water. Bro, I have such a headache right now. It's just really started piling on because of how bad the rain is. Rolling. Honestly, the skill's not too bad for delirium. It's just that, if I don't fuck up and go in the wrong direction like 6 different times, it'll be a lot better. Yeah, to be fair, with how like I haven't really had an issue with yellow maps, this build's probably will be fine in red maps. At the very least, like low red maps. Which kind of more than I was expecting from, to be honest. I was kind of expecting this build to fall apart towards like higher end yellow maps. Oh, is that Katava stairs? Well, that one landed a little close. I thought he went downstairs. But like, my room's on top of a garage, right? So to get up to my room is like a flight of stairs you have to take, and it leads to the door. Like, you go down a flight of stairs, and then at the base of the stairs is like a door to the house and a door to the garage. And sometimes when the thunderstorm gets really bad, my dog just goes down those, like, down that staircase where the doors are. But I grabbed that. Was there just like, wait, was there like two shrines next to each other right there? Oh yeah, it is. Kitava's Thirst. Maybe we'll do an Archmage build. Increased totem damage. Get out of my. +3 to armor. Yeah, sure, buddy. Do you still need like 300? Yeah. Yeah. Why the? I don't understand why they made it so that you need 300 splinters to make one simulacrum. Because I remember there was one league I invested into delirium and it still took me a long time. Like I think in the end I still didn't get like a simulacrum thing made. Can't you just have the map I need? And 5 additional shrines. My alchemy orders have been pretty low this league though. To be fair, my chaos orbs would probably also be pretty low if it wasn't for the fact that I've been selling a good number of thingies over time. Right, bismuth is still like one of the few things I kind of skip until I'm done. But like even though they fixed the tornado, so they don't just murder you anymore. Deal with. Oh, okay, never mind. Fucked up, and I was trying to pick up the map, and I clicked the bismuth because the thing fucking covered the map. Well, that should be. Could this build be good at trial? An ultimatum. Since I don't really have to stand in one spot, and it kind of just does its own thing. Probably not, because I think I have to stand still a little too long. Maybe if I somehow get more life regen. Definitely if I get more life. I am so low on life. It is not funny. Probably the biggest problem I have right now is my life rolls are pretty shit. Not nice. But why did it have to be? And this would be two gen. This would have been such a good two gen. Fuck you, Gwen, you suck. I only like Gwenin when I need a Diet and Dawn for my build. Because I swear I always get one from her so fast. Let's go. We leveled up. Why is she so fast? She's so fast. She is just singing, "You spin me right, right." This fucking just gave her a speed boost. Jeez. Slow down, my goodness gracious. Going above the speed limit. Oh, that would be like a half decent. Why did it like teleported me over? I had to make sure that like my internet wasn't getting like cut out. It still might be. What is going on? Okay, better. That was so weird. Oh well, it is the end of the month. Sometimes my internet acts up at the end of the month. Will explain why I've been having so many issues today. I still don't understand why I've is them. Okay, this one I could have just left as is. So that should be perfectly clearable. Yeah, I need to remember probably tomorrow before stream if I can to do the reset on the. Oh no, I still have to wait a couple days. If I do it too early, it doesn't really do. Huh? Oh sweet, another divine vessel. If we get one more, we can finish another challenge, and then I can do two easy challenges to get the free effect. I'll see if others come back. Is there any other rage nodes that give AoE for rage, or is that just a tie to like that one skill? Yeah, this is just tied to that. To be honest, I don't even know if this is worth it, but it gives me a free like 32% armor at full max rage, so I just good old Danny. Bolt almost killed me because I couldn't move out of the way in time. Huh? All right, now this skill's starting to act kind of like what I was expecting. It's actually going off and like killing shit by itself. Set this off. Go get the other Ryan that was like over here. I had 4 shrines. There was no way I was just gonna take that time to loot instead of using it to just murder as much shit as I could. Agent plate. I'm thinking this. Not a high. Oh, that's. At least I think it is. Six jeweler rewards off of it. That's slightly better of a starting reward than what it had been. Okay, royal plate is what I need to be on the lookout for. To scale up into. Giant Slayer helm. Leviathan gauntlets. I wish they just named them all the same shit. Like just Leviathan plate, Leviathan helmet, Leviathan. I already forgot like the the body armor and the helmet names. Oh, isn't that shrine? Isn't the Gloom Shrine from Wildwood? Yeah, I don't know. For some weird reason, whenever the like boss is near a wall, Volcanic Fisher just does not want to bounce back to him. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. It's kind of something I've noticed a bit, which is why I try to like fight them more towards the middle. But it's kind of hard to do when it's like a more caster type boss. Right, I need a respec 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna invest in. Yeah, and then go in here and grab cartographer ones. Probably grab these two. Because I don't, well, I mean, maybe grab all three of them, but like, I don't know if the diviner boxes are worth getting anymore. I mean, they might be, they could be. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, right, that's one. Because they'd be like, oh, sick. Got two that we don't. When we hit a rolled early. Wait, what do I need for capture? Who? Glacé, please. Oh, they're all the way up here. Oh no, this one, right? Why does it not show you? Oh, there we go. You're gonna get me capture for the atoll map. Why is it over here then? That's weird. Oh, do we have an atoll? I think we should have one, yeah. And then probably just do it for Gherkin later when we get the next one. Come back, Jack. Good bastard with this cage just spamming it, slowing me down. Fine. We can take this and loop back to the entrance because there was stuff back here that I want. Am I not hitting it by it because I'm inside the bubble? Interesting. Ah, sir. How's it going? You get your fish skin? Oh, that dude was like so close to being capturable. All right. New banners up? Up. Wait a minute. Got an SSR. Take it to throw it at, even though it's not gonna get me anything on banner. Bro, they really like were testing me. Uh, they were really testing me. Yukata Telling is fire, bro. Let's go. I was late. Oh, Hecate is wow. That picture. And then Summer Bubs is between like Summer Razio and Summer Hecate. Like they're really testing my commitment to waiting till Halloween. Bro, even her autos are saucy. I mean, technically, I could like spark here and still have a spark for whatchamacallit, for Halloween. Right. I'll look at like what their actual stats. Trash as an actual summon? Oh no, that ain't so. Oh no. He's just there for the thirst trap. They're like, this is how we'll get them. Oh man, so Tailwind, right, is Yukata. I wonder if they'll do one immediately for Halloween. Or if they'll like space them out for the Eternals. Or maybe just do a Halloween Evoker. Halloween Frau, please. Game? Link Wonk? Channeling skill? Theirs all seem pretty decent though, nothing top tier. The only thing I'm concerned about is there's a couple times where like summer characters have seemed like kind of alright or kind of mid when they're initially released, and then later on a character, either Grand or another seasonal character, gets released where they synergize pretty well with them. That's always one of the reasons that I'm kind of concerned about summer characters. It's happened. Or it's just a case of like a lot of times people don't realize how well they work together with something else until way later. But that's just a seasonal thing in general. Because I remember, what is it? Yukata Silva for Fire was considered like everybody looked at her and they were like, she's kind of like all right. Nobody thought it was anything crazy. And then it was like well after the banner was over that somebody had her paired up with like Wellness and I think like Luffy. And no, it was like Wellness and like Percy, and just Wellness just melted everything. And then when the people were just like, oh shit. Right, Wellness. Ogies. Triple attacks all the time. Alright, so we got Peruna. Now we need Glitch. Which I'm assuming is farther up here since it's not getting picked up. Damn, I should have just done Gurkha then. Because can't be blinded doesn't do like too much to us, but can't be maimed would be really nice. Or Gazo from some tickets. Oh, actually, that's right. That's why I fired that up. I'm gonna throw my SSR ticket at banner. Oh, I have 3 of them. Did we get anything good? Lich, the summon, water, old moon. Oh, we got the ninja girl, the fire ninja girl that they added recently. That's not really better. I need a flash call out to pull on. With any pairing that can make them bust it off top of my head. The kits on their own team decent. Yeah, I know like Talon's like I took a quick glance at it. Like hers is definitely seemed to be at least like her skill 3 seems like you're supposed to be paired with somebody Yukata Silva. Since she's got the whole like Ogi shenanigans going on. But it didn't seem anything nutty. Especially because Fire's kind of like moved away from its gorilla heavy playstyle. Who knows? They might bring it back though. At least for primal goods. Ojin. Oh, cool. And we have a Orichalcum Vein. This is about to be a easy peasy one. Give the other thing time to around. That'll buff up all the runic monsters. So it should be everything. There we go. Makes sense that they're paired up. Nice. Yeah, I mean, granted though, it's also kind of funny because like, what is it? One of the Summer Kumbira, right? Like her art has her and Summer and Nira's art are like paired up, but the Summer versions are in different element brackets, and then uh Anira's like regular fire version was like okay to pair up with Summer Kumbira. But usually, like, I feel like they've been more whenever like Tawin and Silva are like on the same element, they tend to be a bit more like, how can we make these two like kind of work together? But I think that's because that's like there's an actual shit behind it that a bunch of people are like, I think that's probably like one of the at least one of the more common ones I see get brought up, like Reddit and stuff, for the GBF ships. It's either that or it's Gray and Anne, like the other one I see a lot of people always bring up whenever romance is talked about. But yeah, I mean, I'm as long as nothing nutty comes out, like I'm content. Cause I got Summer Magus early on, and I guess like one of my slight concerns was since I wasn't planning on sparking until Halloween on a flash gala on Halloween, and then it was like I used my pick ticket on Summer Magus, and so far like the decision's kind of like been proven good. Even though to be fair, it wasn't even like a full decision. I was like on the fence, and then I was talking to like Dusk, and Dusk was like, "Do it," and I was like, it didn't take much convincing. But so far, I haven't had a reason to regret it. So my spark is safe. Because at this point, I mean, depending on like how the Grimnir or how the rebalances go for the like Grimnir and Shiva, I might like try to spark on Halloween and then spark on Valentine's Day. I've never sparked on Valentine's Day because I'm just it's always just too close to like the the anniversary for me to be like, oh yeah, I'll spark. But maybe next year. I'd probably just spark for like Grimnir. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have the like almost a full month of 10 pulls for free, so sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I get blessed. I think my highest like free pull achievement was that one year they gave us free pulls in Valentine's, like the single pulls, and I was able to get Valentine Vera off of it when she was new. I think Vera's like the only Valentine character I have, at least at an SSR level. Because I just usually don't like I don't throw pulls at Valentine, so if they don't give us free pulls, I don't get anything. Oh, Basilica, actually. But true, we will believe in the power of the free rolls. Very, very achievable. I think we still have like us a white map that we still haven't like completed. Yeah, this one. We still haven't gotten an armory yet. Race course isn't what we're missing. Basilica we're about to do. Spider layer, silo. Wait, don't I have a spider layer? Yeah, this one is a spider layer. Yeah. There's also like a decent number of events for grinding this month, like in August. Amusing considering it's my birth month, so I'm like, oh, they're trying to make me play the game during my birth month. Sneaky bastard. I'm on to you, Psy Games. Oh, he's got the crystals. Get the fuck away. Go damage set in dark. We're all yeah. Yeah, I thought that one was kind of an odd elemental choice for her. I was actually kind of expecting her to get put in like wind or something. Wind or water was actually my bet. So I was kind of surprised when I looked and she was dark. Honestly, I am of the opinion that this fight should just immediately start on this version. I should just cut out the first one. It's not like they haven't done stuff like that to some degree on other bosses. Like I know the spider doesn't like go up from the thing on the one that they take from the story. Not Arakaali, the other one. Actually, I don't think Arakaali does either. Like she does her usual like go under mechanics, but that's about it. Yeah, I find it weird though, that, like, cause like I can kind of understand if she's like a standard character, cause standard characters are kind of like all around, and having like even in an element like dark, having more characters that are good, just not as good as like the best one, still isn't bad for like newer players. But when it's like a seasonal character and you're putting them in an element that's already hotly contested, it's like, you sure you want to do that? Didn't we put that in one of the other elements? But actually, there's just means less stuff for me to worry about. Gotta make sure that rather yellow. SP. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, that was sniping it? Yeah, these sniper dudes are nothing to scoff at. They want to pick a fight. This effect, apparently new versions. How it can fall off. Oh, I haven't gotten through the story yet, to be honest. I think I skipped through like the first chapter and I haven't gone through the other ones. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking a little bit on the event. I've been like logging on to do like my dailies, like my daily pros that I have access to. And then getting back on Path of Exile. We got order Calico. Pretty sure we did the Essence monster. Yeah. I'm not too surprised. I had a feeling, especially like with I don't know why, like when I played Relink where they had the Bahamut Versa or whatever, I had a feeling that probably in regular GBF they were gonna start kind of expanding on being like, oh hey, there's like different versions of Baha that we can deal with. So I'm not all like overly surprised. Does he look cool in this? All I care about. They got to go with this guy god and Astral God now. Slowly. Slowly we will have the Thanos gauntlet of Bahamut's of Bahamut gods. Weird mix of seahorse and dragon. Like something like looking kind of like Kirin or well, I guess Huang Long. It's kind of weird because technically like Huang Long looks like what a Kirin would look like, but Kirin is the other one. I'm glad I read because There's been so many bots recently that as soon as I saw the link, I was about to just ban. I took a second and went, wait, what is that? Uh, oh, that's kind of cool. Got a little like doot. The first time it accidentally banned. It's so bad because the before I used to like when someone would raid, I would like highlight their name like in chat and then control copy and then paste it for the shout out stuff. It was so bad because when people would like message, the name would like line up with uh because it's like because like you know the message part where it says so and so raids you, like that's where I would try to copy it, but that lines up perfectly with the ban button. So whenever I tried to copy that, I would click as somebody was typing, and then it would instantly ban them. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna start copying that from the dashboard. It was so bad. It just started happening so often. It was ridiculous. Oh, that's pretty nice. It was mod for at the time, so oh, that's even better. Oh, that's actually even better. So funny. I don't think I've ever like accidentally banned the mod. Usually, one of my mods goes like, "Ban me, I dare you. You won't," and then I ban them. It's like surprise Pikachu face, and it's like, dang. That's so funny though. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful with those like mod symbols on the side when you're trying to like mess with like chat. Eee. Oh, it's a beast. Like, why is this rare dealing so much damage? I'm not a fan that they brought back like the crucible mechanic thing for one of the ores. It is what it is. Like I probably would have died there if I didn't have this one. Increased armor. Because my HP got extremely low. It's also just because I'm not at 3k HP. I should technically be probably like 600 higher than I am right now, but I will do that later. Yeah, there's definitely been some pretty funny. I think what was it? Has Zephyr? I think Zephyr might have caught a stray bullet once when I was trying to do one of the like shout out things. Hang by the wall. I don't know. There's just this weird interaction with volcanic fisher snaking in the wall where it doesn't want to like stay near it. It wants to bounce away from it. So when a boss is near the wall, it'll like if a boss is here, I'll slam here and then it'll go off this way and just keep ping ponging over here instead of ping ponging back. It's just a weird interaction that the skill has with the wall, which sucks when it's like a ranged boss. Yeah, I need the belt to be like max life, armor roll, and then like IS fire resist roll with a open suffix. Oh, pains of trying to get well put items. Someone had sent a message and moved into the line of fire of the actual offender. Clicked over into tab and just happened to be in the position of the ban button. So I'm embarrassed what had happened. Actually, the chat one, I've definitely done the chat one too sometimes. I've done that for a timeout, not a ban, but like there was definitely one time I was trying to like get back, like get my chat window back up, and I clicked like where the where timing somebody out is, and I've definitely timed somebody out on accident by that, and I was like, oh, my bad, cut. It's on me. Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. Yeah, look at this. Then we'll get these three, and then we'll get for sure this one and this one. Maybe this one. Probably not. Definitely these two. And then after that, I don't know. How close are we to 100? A ways off. We still need another like 34 maps. We're still. Alright, so I think all the white maps are fully done. Except for Armory. We're still missing Armory. I forgot about that. Seasons are all done. We're missing Race Course. Silo. Dig, Ley Line, Underground Sea. I sworn I had an Underground. Hmm. Temporal chain. Alright, time to start putting this to the test. How does this build deal with the red maps? I mean, at least for the mob packs, it's pretty easy. To be honest, when I saw how well it was handling like the rares and like the higher tier yellows, I was pretty sure I was gonna be able to handle at least like probably up to tier 14s. And we still have a decent little DPS boost from being able to roll a better axe and stuff like that. But Molten Shell just gives rares so much armor now. Like Molten Shell's always made a rare pretty tanky, but right, like after the changes, it's just like when a mob has Molten Shell, like they just take no damage until we break it. I forgot to go check my shipping. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused that we had like 60,000 gold, dude, or 66, decent amount. Apparently, red maps are supposed to give a decent chunk of it. These little finger dudes kind of suck for the Verisium. Then the instigator behind all the crazy sub events, even like the undead shark things, bro. He's the reason Meg exists. What a legend. Lightning rod. I find it so funny because I'm pretty sure rallying cry with infinite power makes my Herald of Purity summons like actually deal a decent amount of damage. So the fish and sea creature attacking ones, the wacky tournaments. I think like I don't think there was any that didn't have to do with it. I remember there was the one time where it was like zombie sharks or something like that. Because we got the summer memo zombie skin from it. I think that was like, was that the Mayday one? I think that might have been the Mayday one. Fractured item, immune to cold damage, immune to lightning damage pack. It's at least good. Oh, wait, the shrine was. I thought the shrine was like further out than it was. That was gonna be kind of annoying because it's not gonna come back very often. I forgot to turn off wave and or no, Maven witness because this boss is actually kind of fucking annoying. Actually, I should have just had Maven witness turned off. This build isn't really a bosser. Having Maven stacked on top of it was a little much. Oh my god, he still has more? Fuck this guy, dude. How many more does he have? This boss fight's kind of annoying because he's like a Russian nesting doll. The more to, like as you kill him, he just pops up with smaller and smaller stuff. By the way, there's still one over there that we have to kill. Finally. Holy jeebus. Yeah, may even made him live for so much longer than he should have. I forgot about that. I saw it and then I didn't like I was like, I should probably turn that off as I'm like clicking to open the portal. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Alright, let's go check on our boats. And put some money in the bank. Oh, never mind, we're good. So we go upgrade over here. Took like almost all of our money. It's so expensive to do the town upgrades. Oh. It's still a day, so it's fine. Well, more than a day, because it's 1,000 an hour. And I don't really send the shipping out overnight. One-time tax of 3/4 of our entire outgoing shipment. What a hooker. Well, at least it wasn't the like expensive. Yeah, I think we need a probably have to do a despot X. Oh yeah, wrong one. W hours. Right, we should have time for one more map. Not good enough. Honestly, with how, well, 19 hours, they'll get through most of this. Yeah, 14,000. Oh, and then we just need straight Verisium ore, brother. Stop. We need to get as much of this as we can. 19 hours. That means I should be able to get like, it'll probably be 1,000 by the time I get up. 88 an hour. Yeah, probably by the time we start stream tomorrow, like we might be able to get at least like, well, not this one too much because this one I need to convert it into ore or into smelting. Fuck. Only I didn't need the ore version because we need 225 of the ore version. I need the bars for the challenge. Yeah, this one will be easy once we get the Nico missions. Once we get a Nico, maybe I'll do a Nico Einhar thing. At least, or actually no, I could probably just do it with Scarabs Einhar. But the once we get a delve thing going, this one will basically be done pretty quick. Meaningful mechanic. I mean, to be fair, these are pretty simple. I should probably just start doing them for shits and giggles. Because we only need 4. We have 1 done. These 2 are pretty easy to get done. And I plan on doing harvest. Actually, like this will get done by itself. I think this league, I don't know if it's because the rewards are so spaced out. There's definitely been a lot of stuff that just seems way easier to get done. This one just requires me to get, I need a divine orb, an exalted orb, and an orb of annulment to be able to finish this one out. This one's just 500 map bosses. We'll probably get that done. This one we're working. I need 2 more divine vessels. Reach the vessel depth. Logbooks with at least 10 remnants active. 25 rewards. This one's a bit more. This one's just rune crafting, but I have to get all the different runes before we get that one done. Tier 11 or higher. That's Graya map. That's just praying for nameless here. This one's not too. These ones actually aren't too bad. So we'll probably take the diviner strong boxes then for just to see if we can get this one done. Because you only need to do 3 of these. which depending on our luck, this one can be really easy to get done. And this one can be kind of quick-ish. This one's also not too bad. You just need 25 divination scarabs. And then just run it on a tier 11 or higher rare map. Oh shit, that's new. Grasping Mail or Lore Weave? Oh man, that one's actually kind of a bit of a pain. Orb of Fusing is from a 6 link. I forget what Regal Orb comes from. I definitely don't remember what. Oh, Prismatic? I kind of remember what a Prismatic Ring is. I think I made one last league. But this one takes a while. Grasping Mail or Lore Weave, you need a lot of rings. Um, Cluster Jewel is just this. So Stygian Vice, Cluster Jewel. Those two are pretty easy to get. Is Atlas just, is that like Shaper influenced? Ritual base isn't, that's just doing ritual. What's an expedition base type? I'll have to look into that. Won't get that one done anytime soon. This one's gonna take a while. This requires me running endgame labyrinth 9 more times, bro. That's gonna make me cry. This one just takes time. We're slowly working our way through port quotas. But you have to do all 6. This one's really expensive to get to. That one I need to unlock the maps. And then this one's using the recombinator. This one's just takes a lot of time to get done. This isn't too bad. Yeah, this is where we start getting to the point where I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it done. Sacred or never even seen one. Never even seen one. Never even seen one. Never even, yeah. Never even gotten any of these. Granted, this is from the new Kalandra stuff they re-added. Requires running at tier 17. The dummy in the trial battle was updated to the new. Oh, that's good. I think last time they took a bit before they updated the dummy. I have no idea how we handled this. I ate like so many anchors. Not being hit by any falling rocks. Not being affected by Verisium. Wait. Oh, I'm assuming this is from the mining dude, right? Because I know this is from the map runners. Figures this. I'm assuming this is from the mining guys, maybe? Cosmic. How's it going? Cozy bear. I feel like I'm cozy if I'm not playing Apex. If I'm playing Apex, I don't think I'm very cozy. Even though some people tell me my rage is very cozy sometimes. Meanwhile, me on the other side, like trying not to put another crack in my desk. Yeah, these at the bottom are pretty fucking hard. If I'm mistaken, 85 is for, this is like Ubers, if I'm mistaken. $300 dark shadows. I don't think any crazy person would do that. Oh, this one, I didn't realize. This one's actually really easy to get done. 83 or higher rare monsters, with at least 4 modifiers. It's kind of just living in red maps, higher tier red maps. The tier 17 maps. It'd be a dream of mine if this build could handle tier 17 maps, but that's probably going to require so much min-maxing investment that I'd probably be better off just doing a different build. Alright, we'll run a couple more maps, and I should be going to bed because I have to wake up in like 8 hours, and it'll probably take me at least an hour or two to go to sleep, but you quit Apex? I don't know if I could ever fully quit Apex. I'm gonna take a decent break from it. The chances of me playing it next season are pretty slim. I'll have to see what's on the BP. If something on the BP catches my attention, maybe I'll dip back into it here and there, but bro. It's been so hard to have fun with that game recently. So many people I know are kind of like tired of it too. Then they tried to do the like weird BP change that kind of bit them in the ass. And they were just like, oops. Just kidding, it was a prank, bro. I will say I've noticed I've gotten a lot less Horizon orbs than did in the previous leagues. Sounds perfect. We'll do these two. Maybe we'll get some better maps out of it. But yeah, I don't know. As someone who's like old, doesn't generally play a lot of FPS games, it's kind of annoying to lose to control players. I can only take so much of seeing a roller turn that just blasts me without missing before I don't just start losing my mind and just getting tired of it. Holy shit, they just deleted that tree. What the fuck? Bro, what? Did the... Oh, it's because it's the dog. Bro, the dogs have such a fast attack speed. It's so dumb. And then I think the frostbolts also counted. Oh, no wonder. The dog has Soul Eater. So he had full Soul Eater stacks, and then he slapped the tree for like 2 seconds and just completely destroyed the tree. That's so annoying. Whatever, I don't really care for Petrified Ember, really. That's the first time I've fully failed the tree. But I can't do anything, because he had full Soul Eater stack, and he had Molten Shell. And like, they did toughness changes to like the rares, and when a rare has Molten Shell, it basically takes 0 damage. Or at least from my build, it takes 0 damage, because he has really high armor, and then my fishers aren't focusing, because I can't focus them. It's probably the only downside to this skill that I like honestly would be pretty easily rectified if they just kind of change the programming on the tracking. But it is what it is. Is what it is. As a major weakness for this build is single target. It's pretty good at everything. Like it's pretty good as long as something isn't like ridiculously tanky, or if it can stun it. But it's just sometimes it just does weird interactions where it just doesn't want to like go back towards a boss, even though there's like nothing else to like attack. It's just kind of weird. Like this skill probably could have potentially been like a really kind of nutty melee skill even before the changes if like the fissures could overlap on top of a single entity really easily. Because then it would have mimicked what makes like a lot of range skills really strong, which is the fact that it would basically be melee shotgunning. Because one of the reasons that like range skills were incredibly powerful was specifically because of you could make them shotgun. So you just have multiple projectiles hit a mob at the same time. So if like the fishers at least tried to stay around the boss, like whenever there's just a singular entity, like the skill would probably just demolish everything. But or not like everything, but it definitely do a shit ton of damage. But unfortunately, the way it's been like coded kind of makes it not feasible. And I don't know if that's just a limitation of the system or just a conscious decision or a mix of both. Because the regular version's like kind of nutty when you put it on a totem, which you can only do with a Dawnbreaker. Or no, Dawnstrider boots nowadays. But like, mm, I mean, you can do it manually. It's just it's kind of hellacious on your wrist if you do it manually. I would know. I've tried. Pretty sure when I tried to do it manually when it first released, almost gave me carpal tunnel. It's also what caused Garatha to be labeled as a bait build, uh like a PoE bait build maker for a little bit because he had like really hyped up Volcanic Fisher, and then when it came out, it wasn't bad. It's just like the way you had to build to use it was not the way he was like building it. Because on paper it has a lot of damage, but it's just it's a very unwieldy skill. Redeemed him so much. Yeah, he bounced back really fast. Like to be honest, I don't think he's really like missed on a build yet. At least not to the same degree as Volcanic Fisher. Volcanic Fisher was just unlucky though. It's just one of those things where you're right. It's just like it's great on paper, but then in actual use, it's like so bad. It's such a pain to use. But yeah, he got really redeemed, followed up. His Lightning Arrow Champion build was really good when he did that one. And then he did the Glacial Hammer Juggernaut Trauma. That also was really solid, which unfortunately like kind of got nerfed like the league after because of the losing the gems. What is it? Divergent trauma, I think we lost, which made it a lot weaker, but it was still pretty solid. When did I pick that up? Don't you charge it? Oh no, we're not doing the boss in this one. The boss in here, like, is literally the bane of this build's existence. Constant stream of monsters that constantly just feed her light, like soul eater stacks, and she just doesn't take any damage because it just is hell to do with the with the targeting. Not happening. Not happening. I'm gonna pick that up, bro. Sometimes it's so weird when you open your inventory and you just see random weapons that you don't remember picking up and just sitting in there, and they're just like, why? It's like, where'd you? 7% chance to block spell damage, 11% chance to block attack damage while dual wielding, increased physical damage. Counts as dual wielding. Is there potential to use this for something with all the new like dual wielding block setups for the retaliation skill? Granted, I know Sword Storm sucks outside of aggravating bleeds. That's all I've heard Sword Storm is good for. Time to do the cleansing. I was trying to hoard up uniques for disenchanting, but that's gonna take like 20 years to get. Because you have to fully upgrade the disenchanters table to do it. Oh, and that I think the last like 2 or 3 upgrades by themselves are like almost 500,000 thaumaturgy dust. Also, apparently, a mage blood disenchants for like 1 point something million. Same thing with a headhunter. I want to try like a glacial swipe retaliation build for the memes. To be fair, by the time I even get it, though, I'll probably have like a shit ton of uniques anyway. I was let it. Alchemy orb goes burr. Maybe that's why I have so few alchemy orbs, because instead of like selling uniques like I usually do, I've been holding on to them. Alright, so we know for sure this build can at least do low red maps. Just not Maven Witness ones. Oh, speed boost and giant shrine, bro. Doesn't even stand a chance. Not you and the chain. Of course he's got the stupid bubble. Why wouldn't he have the bubble? Bubble? Take your daily volcanic fisher vitamins. Find something a rage on hit. Timeless Jewel? Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. With how like crazy rage is right now for pretty much everything, I'm not overly surprised. Timeless Jewels is one thing I don't know if I'd ever like actually get into. It's such a headache, for, like in my opinion, to find one that fits in your build. Speed boost. Bro, I swear, like Gwynen's just like coded to print out her refresh currency. So far, the last like 4 times I've done her, I've always gotten one. Most of the times I get more than one. Meanwhile, I do Tujin, and I don't think I've seen a reroll currency from him in the past like 4 hours. And I've done him probably at least 2 to 3 times more often after getting all the nodes done. Oh wait, did the thing go backwards? Did it just instantly collapse? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck is up with that red beast? Yeah, how about I don't just like release the essence monster? What the fuck is up with that red beast, dude? He's so small yet he hurts so hard. Calm down, bro. Did it just like collapse or am I just like tripping? I'm just gonna assume it instantly collapsed. Huh. Been a while since I've seen that happen. Alright, is this one gonna dick me over with the rare that it spawns? No. Ugh, I still can't believe that last petrified amber tree literally summoned a the dog rare with soul eater and molten shell. I didn't deal any damage to him. I gave him like 20 different soul eater stacks and he hit the tree like 3 times and it just killed it from half HP. Insane. In the membrane. I didn't get witness last time. This isn't the first time I cleared this one. Bugs. Oh, okay. Alright. Technically, I should have gone to bed like 30 minutes ago, but you know, the grind does not stop. Oh, finally. 100% increased armor. Uh, I've had these gloves forever. Did they fix that? 851, bro. An insane amount of armor. I think we put a max. We'll try rolling it. We need it to. We need it like. Of course, I it. 124. Actually, we didn't even need linked at all. This is just my aura gloves. 11,000. Nice. I just need new boots. Oh goodness. Feels good to get an upgrade. To be fair though, like that's not even the highest. I think Leviathan gloves are kind of the big one. Did I just we lose some of the max HP, but it's fine. I was only plus 14. Well, then do you have amethyst ring of higher base. Shit, out of juice. Not surprising though, because I just need to set up my harvest tree. Oh, when did I pick that up? Been saying that a lot tonight. Oh, been saying that a lot tonight, which means it's time to go to bed. Yeah, tomorrow's day stream should still be at the usual time because I should be getting back home pretty early. So the worst comes to worst, I'll just take a nap. All the good. Who was I hi to Yunster? Struggling in the Elden Ring gaming. Yeah, the build's kind of coming along nicely. All we really need right now is, well, better everything really, but generally up for replacement is helmet, boots. Could use a better belt. I need to farm yellow juice so I can craft really good amethyst rings. Just get really high fire or really a decent like chaos resistance roll and then fire resistance and then put -4 mana cost. Preferably with life too, but that's getting a little greedy. But yeah. And then for damage, I think we just need to level up one more time and we should have like all of the damage stuff we need. But hopefully we can level up tomorrow. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. It was an interview. Have a good day. It was an interview. Hope you rest well. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.